No, you gotta come over here. Guys, we gotta get.
You have to have the cars in there?
We gotta have the cars in there if we're gonna do the outro. So guys. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Pancis. That is Melanie. If it's your first time tuning in, please smash the subscribe button. Today we're going to give you guys a little bit of a tour and a garage update with the current fleet of cars that are behind me. So to start, I'm going to let Melanie take it away with her favorite car here and her explanations of each of them. So go ahead, Melanie.
Well, I would have to say my favorite car is the one that I drive because it's mine.
Is that the 9.3 convertible?
That is the 9.3 convertible.
Nice.
But if I were to choose a second car to want to drive or replace this one...
Which one?
I think I would pick either of these two.
The Volvo...
Or the Saab.
Or
but
the
I would
Saab.
have to say that if I was driving the car for a long time, this would be the more comfortable car to drive. And if I wanted to have a fun sporty ride, this is the car that I would choose. And I really like this car, but I don't know how to drive it, so you know, that's just what it is.
So which one's your favorite besides yours? The 9.5.
But you can't get rid of that one.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, easy, easy. All right, guys, so my turn here. All right, so guys, if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. If not, thanks for your continued support. A lot of you guys that have been following the channel know that I purchased the Porsche after the Turbo X. I rebuilt the Saab 9.3 Turbo X, and after I sold it, I figured I'd get something a little bit different for the channel and obviously for myself. That is a 6-speed manual. It's a 2000 Porsche 911 996 Carrera, naturally aspirated with the 3.4 liter. It is absolutely a great car. I drive it maybe once a week, just on the weekends, and maybe one other day during the week if I'm feeling up for it. But for the most part, it sits in the garage, and I'm very fortunate that my parents are patient with me and my hobbies because they allow me the space to have all these cars because my house can't fit all of them. So that's the Porsche 996. In the center here is the 2004 Saab 9.5. If you guys haven't been following, this is a car that was donated to the channel last month, and we have brought this thing back to life. We got rid of all the rust on the car. We brought the car to Mako and got a cheap $700 paint job on it. And for not doing any sort of paint correction on it, we can give you guys a walk around on it. It looks pretty damn good for what it is. It's got almost 200,000 miles on the car. And we're gonna design this car strictly for road trips. If I want to drive 2, 3, 4, 5,000 miles in a month, or do something crazy, or go on an adventure, this is gonna be the car that we use because it is super comfortable. And if nobody knows anything about Saabs, these cars are the best cars to just take on the highway and roll with it. So that's the 9.5. Absolutely love it. Super comfortable. And you guys can just get a nice pan over here on the Volvo, but we'll save the Volvo for last. Over here is a 2002 Saab 9.3 convertible that Melanie daily drives it. I bought this car with Melanie about 5 years ago. This year is 5 years that we rebuilt this car. We bought it with a blown engine, and of course it runs pretty much flawlessly, minus a couple little quirks and features that come along with an old Saab. But for the most part, it's fully functional. It's got the convertible roof, and it's fantastic to have during the summer months. We enjoy it thoroughly. So that being said, the last thing that I want to talk about is my 2012 Volvo S60. This is the T6 that has the 3.0 liter turbocharged engine that produces 300 horsepower, 325 foot-pounds of torque, and it's an absolute blast to drive. The inside is super comfy, super luxury, super plush, and I have zero complaints on the car. It's got good tires, it's got good brakes, and I failed to mention that none of these cars have any oil leaks. And I hope I didn't jinx myself. There is 0 oil leaks on any of these cars. We have 174,000 miles on the Saab 9.3, We have 196,000 on the Saab 9.5. We have almost 83,500 miles on the Porsche 996. And we have a good 78,000 miles on the Volvo S60. So you guys can see we have, you know, half the fleet under 100,000, the other half well over 100,000. And we're not getting rid of this side of the fleet because they're just awesome. So we're not going to do that. But I do want to prime you guys. I have one person that's lined up to potentially buy my Volvo S60. And I think we're going to probably transact that towards the end of the year in December. So if that doesn't go through, I'm going to definitely give you guys first dibs. It's a buddy of mine from a long time ago who follows the channel and follows me on Instagram. So he was like, dude, Kyle, if you guys want to ever sell that car, I definitely want to buy it from you. And obviously it's well maintained, change the oil all the time, and it's perfect. And its purpose for me is a daily driver. I rip on it. It's fun to drive around town. It's fun to commute in, and of course it's great in all the weather because it's got an all-wheel drive drivetrain on it. So it's fantastic to ride around in. So that's that. We got our daily driver, our weekend cruiser, our road cruiser, and then Melanie's freaking daily driver over here. And that's kind of where the fleet stands right now. I don't have all the amount of storage space I want to keep these cars, so I do have to continue to filter things through. And obviously these two Saabs right now are not going anywhere, and obviously the Porsche is brand new to the fleet and it's not going anywhere anytime soon in the foreseeable future. So the next car to leave is my Volvo, and if you guys want, I can pull it out a little bit and give you guys an inside tour of that car. I am replacing it with something cool, and I think it's going to be good for the channel, and I think you guys would be enjoying that content. So I will keep that as a surprise for now. But for now, let me just give this thing a start up, pull it out, and give you guys a little walk around. All right, guys, so we are under the hood of the Volvo T6 here, and this is by far one of the best engines Volvo has made ever in the existence of the company. It's got the turbocharger mounted on the back side of the engine. Up front here, we have our AC alternator, and of course our intake, or our fuel line. This is from our fuel injectors to provide the fuel, everything to the engine. So this car is bulletproof. It's got an amazing transmission and an amazing engine that will last forever. As long as you just maintain it, change the oil, you're good. And so far so good. We got almost, like I said, 80,000 miles on this, and you can see I kept it pretty clean under the hood here. Everything's looking really good. And of course, just like you would expect underneath the hood or underneath the car, there is no oil leaking at all. So that is the Volvo over here. Inside, guys, I am very lightweight, so I've been very good on my leather. I keep things really clean. So inside, besides for some dirt from just my footwear, everything is really nice and spotless in this car. There's no scratches on the plastics of the interior. Everything overall is just perfect for what the age of the car is. And in the back seat, that trend even probably improves because the seats back here are never used. So that is the Volvo. It is amazing. So if I'll keep you guys updated. If any of you guys are interested, shoot me an email or reach out to me on Instagram at Kyle Pancis. You guys can shoot me a message if you are interested. I am gonna give my buddy first dibs since he entertained it, and it was unsolicited. So I didn't even offer it for sale. He had just asked. But now that we're here, I'm here, and this is what's going on. So Melanie's a little mad at me.
Yeah, because why can't I have two cars?
Because that's just the way it goes.
You got two cars? I want two cars.
But which ones are my two cars? Oh, the 9.5 and the Porsche.
You have like three, because you drive mine too. So like, these two are yours. Well, you have 4 cars technically, and these 2 are yours right now. This is mine, and this is just that random car that's here for right now, that everybody uses.
Everybody wants.
Or everybody wants.
And everybody uses.
So like, I think it should be like 2 and 2.
What do you guys think? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Should Melanie have 2 cars? So, moving forward, just so you guys know, this is the Porsche. A lot of you guys are on the channel here because of the Volvo and Saab content, but obviously this car has been a really awesome purchase for myself and a really cool dream come true to have something really neat and different. Not so expensive to have, guys, very cheap on the maintenance. I need to definitely do some tires next year on it, and other than that, this thing's pretty bulletproof. The previous owner took really good care of it, so I'll link the intro to this car when I first bought it in July up in the comments up below, up above. So if you guys want to actually check out more in depth about where this car came from and the history on it, you can do that. Here is the Volvo, or excuse me, here is the Saab. This is the Saab 9.5, and currently the ABS module is out getting rebuilt. So in the next episode, we'll finalize that project. But in the interim, this is the inside. We drove about 400 miles on it so far on our first weekend with it. And besides for the ABS issue coming up, everything else has been flawless. For 196,000 miles, I mean, we did some work with the oil pan and some other accessories around the engine bay. But other than that, the bodywork is now in decent shape for what its age is. It's far from perfect, but again, we're not using this car to be perfect. We're using this car to use it, so it's all good. The 9.3 convertible, we did the oil pan last month. Other than that, it's got some little quirks with some, you know, little things under the hood, but nothing crazy. Everything for the most part on this car is good for 174,000 miles, and it is daily driven. And this is a very old roof, but it's not leaking. We just need to service it. We put some silicone waterproofing on there once a year, so this car is solid. And Melanie loves it.
I have a question for your viewers.
What's your question?
I want to know if they would like to see me learn how to drive the Porsche.
So the Porsche is a 6-speed manual, so if you guys want to watch Melanie learn how to drive a 6-speed and figure out the clutch, drop a comment. We'll put a poll. I don't think they do polls anymore. Drop a comment below and let us know what your thoughts are. I think Melanie should learn.
We'll see.
All right, guys. So
based on the viewers.
Based on your thoughts. No, you gotta come over here. Guys, we gotta get.
You have to have the cars in there.
We gotta have the cars in there if we can do the outro. So, guys, thank you for your support. We have a lot of cool things coming up on the channel, and of course, as always, be sure to subscribe. Give this video a like because it's great for the YouTube algorithms and it's awesome for my channel the more you guys like my videos. So comment below, give it a like, follow me at Pancis, and if anybody's interested in the Volvo, it's tentative right now. We're about a month or two out before I want to actually sell it. So give me a heads up on Instagram. I'll write your name down or shoot me an email so we can keep tabs. Offer is up. I have a number in mind. It's well cared for, and of course, you guys are going to get a solid car if you end up buying it and it doesn't go to my buddy. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Be sure to stay tuned for the 9.5 build. We got a lot of fun, exciting things coming up on this car. So be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys next time.